Everyone thinks success comes from massive changes. Extreme diets, 4 a.m. wake-ups, working 18 hours a day. But after studying thousands of successful people, I discovered something shocking. The biggest life transformations start with a change so small, most people ignore it. Just 1%. 1%. And by the end of this video, you'll understand why this tiny habit can completely change your future. But first, let me show you something strange. If you improve 1% every day for a year, you don't become slightly better. You become 37 times better. But if you get worse by 1% every day, your life strongly collapses. And the scary part, most people don't even notice it happening. Think about your average day. You wake up, you check your phone, you scroll for a few minutes, and suddenly an hour is gone. You tell yourself you'll start working, but first, just one YouTube video, then another, and tomorrow you promise yourself, I'll be more productive. But tomorrow becomes next week becomes next year, and before you even realize it, your potential is gone. Now imagine something different. Instead of trying to change your entire life, you improve just 1% today. That's it. 1 page read, 1 short workout, 1 better decision. It feels insignificant, but this is where most people make the biggest mistake of their life. They underestimate small improvements. There's a reason elite athletes, CEOs, and top performers focus on tiny improvements. Because small improvements compound. Imagine 2 people. Person A improves 1% every day. Person B stays exactly the same. For the first few weeks, nothing looks different. Both lives look identical. But after a few months, the gap becomes massive. And after a few years, they live in completely different worlds. But here's the real twist. The 1% habit that changes everything is not discipline, and it's not motivation. In fact, most successful people don't rely on motivation at all. They rely on something much more powerful. And once you understand it, your productivity will never be the same. The secret is systems. Losers focus on goals. Winners focus on systems. A goal says, I want to get fit. A system says, I exercise every morning. A goal says, I want to be rich. A system says, I improve my skills every day. Goals give direction, but systems create results. Think about this. If someone wants to write a book, most people wait for inspiration. But professionals, they show up every day. They write, even when they feel tired, even when they feel uninspired. And eventually, those small writing sessions turn into books. Books turn into influence. Influence turns into opportunity. All from one small daily habit. Here's something most people don't realize. Your brain is actually designed to resist big change. That's why New Year's resolutions fail. Your brain sees massive change as danger, but small improvements, those slip quietly past your brain's defenses. And before you realize it, your identity begins to change. You're not just someone who wants success anymore. You become someone who operates differently. This is where the real transformation happens. Not when you achieve something, But when you start believing, I am the type of person who does this. You don't run because you want to be fit. You run because you are a runner. You don't read because you want knowledge. You read because you are a learner. And identity-based habits are almost impossible to break. Now imagine your life 1 year from today. 2 possible futures. Future 1, nothing changes. Same habits, same distractions, same results. Future 2, you improve just 1% every day. A little smarter, a little stronger, a little more disciplined. At first, the difference is invisible, but over time, it becomes extraordinary. So here's the challenge. Don't change your entire life today. Change one tiny habit. Make it so small you can't fail. 5 minutes of learning, 10 push-ups, 1 page of reading. Because the most dangerous lie people believe is this, that small actions don't matter, but they do. They matter more than anything. Your future isn't built in one dramatic moment. It's built in thousands of tiny decisions. So tonight, ask yourself one question. What 1% improvement can I make today? Because a year from now, that tiny decision could become the moment that changed everything.